You could take a class too.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, coach
I
is super
just
cool.
replaced my car battery 2 days ago because my car kept having to be jumped just to start it.
Yeah.
And I swear, bro, this Resident Evil game has been literally making my brain so much better of a thinker because you have to memorize a lot of things in that game, like pathways. It's kind of like Nazi zombies in a sense, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How the designs are, and there's puzzles and stuff, and like maybe you'll find a safe, and then you're
Hey,
like,
you left my team, Evan.
I just hit proceed.
You were on my team. Now you're on another team. I'm on orange team.
But yeah, so there'll be like a safe or something in the game, right? In one part of this huge like mansion, or in this game it was an asylum and a city, and it was actually so many different places in Resident Evil. I was on the last mission just now. I didn't. I just played till I died, and I got to the second phase of the final boss, and then he killed me because I was low on health, and I was like, "Fuck it, bro! I'll just join with Manny and play this with Phil later on the other save and experience it with him, you know." But
Yeah.
but yeah, bro, like you'll find a safe, for example, in like an asylum, huge building, so many different rooms, so many different things you have to find to open rooms as well. And then like you won't know the code. And you can actually guess at things and maybe get it right, bro. I have an insane clip where I literally guessed this thing on first. Like we saw it earlier in the game, but I continued on, and then I was like, damn, bro, we never found a code for this briefcase. Pulled up to the briefcase, literally first combination on the next day when we played. Got it right, and Phil's like, what did you do? I was like, what I just did right there, bro. I put 3 R's. I have no idea why it was 3 R's, but it worked. Because it was like a case where you had to, it was like letters was the combination rather than numbers. And bro, I literally guessed it. And there was like maybe 6 different letters per slot, you know? So
Right.
the actual like possibility of that guess is like one in like possibly hundreds of thousands or millions, bro, of different combinations. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
And I just like got it, bro. And we were like, it was unbelievable. Like I couldn't believe it. But yeah, you know, you'll like find a safe, and then later on, like down in the basement level or some other far part, you'll find a note, because I loot everything in that game, bro. Literally read every document, like just for the story's sake. Like I'll read shit, and there will be like combination for safe at orderly office, left 10, right 60, left 30. And I'm like, oh, bro, that's the safe from way earlier. So then we retraverse back through the pathways that I memorize because I'm usually playing the most. And, like, you know, just unlock that shit, bro, and find more items and better things to make you better in the game.
Crack that fool.
I need to see what I'm using real quick. I'm gonna switch to slippery. I had iron lung fool me once, and what's this one? Hold on.
Smack that fool.
Winning streak.
Smack that. Smack that fool. Smack that.
Hit.
Hit.
Hit. We lost.
What the hell?
Bro, it's so funny how you look on my screen. Your back's just turned to me. I know mine was yours too.
Who's getting bodied though?
I was just using a throwing knife on him.
That's 4 kills, bro. Bullshit. Wow. We're outnumbered right now.
Should we... I wonder if I could download Fortnite. No, I can't. I can't. I still don't have enough storage. I was kicking it with my dad a bit earlier. I went over to his place for like an hour and a half because Susie left town. Like, now I could just kick it with him. Just the boys. My stepmom's nice and sweet, but she's like, I don't know. I feel like she's not smart, but then she'll say things that are actually kind of smart, and I'm like, oh, okay. Feel bad saying that, but she just be saying dumb shit sometimes. I'm like, bruh, who even are you? In my head. Some woman that married my dad to me, you know. I say I love her, I love you to her to be polite. It feels like, you know. I feel like I don't actually care about her. I know that sounds fucked up, but that's how I think I naturally feel, and even if I try not to align with it, it's like, I don't know, bro. I feel like if something bad happened to her, I would just be sad for my dad's sake, because it's his wife, you know? Like, that's... But, like, I wouldn't necessarily, like, get teary-eyed over that. Yeah, I don't know. He did share with me over in Wisconsin. He was saying, like, how she has, like, pretty bad health, bro, right now. And I was like, what the fuck? Really? Like, what a troll from God, you know? Like, he's trying to explain it, and I was like, it sounds like autoimmune disease. He was like, yeah, something to do with, like, her blood or something, and she just went back to Alabama to go see her doctor about that, bro. And she's about to drive her car that my dad got her or whatever. It's a Dart. I don't even know what kind of car that is. Something Dart. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
She's gonna try to drive it from Alabama up to Cali. And I'm just like in my head thinking like, dude, sometimes she'll be saying some like dumb shit, you know, and I'm just like, why does she do stuff like this to my dad, you know, like why did she 2 Thanksgivings ago put styrofoam plate in a microwave,
Back up.
try to heat it up, and then he explains to me how like she be on all this fucking medication, bro, for her like issues she has, and he's like, did you see that backpack she brought, dude? Like, Susie's backpack was so full, bro. It was huge, and she could barely even hold it. She's really skinny too, bro. Like, she barely eats as well. Cause she got, I don't know, like 5'8", 5'7".
Oh, okay.
Bro, but like the reason she doesn't eat a lot is because apparently this medication or like whatever's going on with her like makes her not have an appetite, so she's not actually getting nutrients for her body. And like, dude, my dad's sister said it to him. She was like, she kind of looks like a cancer patient. I was like, good lord, bro. If somebody said that to me about my wife, I would be like so high about that, bro. Cause like I'm trying to marry a baddie personally. I ain't gonna lie about that. She gonna be a beautiful, smart, loving, kind woman for sure. But
That's
this
good,
man,
bro. You said all good characteristics and not physical.
yeah, because I truly believe I'm gaining more of a rejuvenating mind. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I still watch porn sometimes. What am I talking about, bro? But
I try
yeah,
to retreat from porn now that I've been like having steady sex with this girl. I'm like, no more porn. I
that's
still
what's
have the
up.
time, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that should be making me not want to have a girlfriend sometimes, bro. Because I'd be worried. Because, like, dude, I've dated, like, my ex, for example. It got to a point to where I was just so over, like, hitting that pussy to where I would literally, like, when she'd fall asleep, go, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would, like, lose my whole, like, sex drive towards her, bro.
Yeah, no, this shit,
Yeah,
we be fucking a lot to the point where I'm not even down for porn like at all.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that like my ex would make me not that way because I was so infatuated with her before we started dating. Like I would be in bed with other girls liking her Instagram or trying to DM her, you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
that taught me a valuable lesson, bro, that lust is not fulfilling that whole relationship, you know, 2020,
exactly. That's what's
2021.
crazy, bro. It could be like a baddie and you could just not feel shit when you really get into the relationship. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, and then I experienced something else, you know, that taught me a valuable lesson that like resonating with a spiritual alignment and sort of mental, emotional is like more powerful than physical, bro. Because I got so hung
Yeah,
up on
dude, it's
Mercedes, you know
fucking
what I mean?
crazy.
So many different variables to how this shit goes, bro.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
and to a degree, like, bro, I just be wondering if like maybe my dad and Susie are together because they had nobody else, you know. And now he lives in LA. I mean, I low key be seeing him looking at people sometimes, bro. He lives in LA.
What?
There's like people from all over the world out here. Like you go outside, bro, there might be a woman in her later age, but she looks good, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes,
Wait,
like bro,
what's the oldest age you date
the oldest age that I would date or that I have been with.
that you would like consider or yeah.
Ask the question, bro. What are you asking me?
Yeah, like what's the oldest age you would be with? Not have you not in the past, but like just in general, like
Like that I would date or just smash, bro, you know? I don't know what
okay,
you're asking.
that's fair. That's two different ones. Okay, to date.
To date?
Yeah.
If she's gonna be older than me, maybe like 3 to 4 years, maybe 5 years
Yeah.
max. I don't know. I would rather have somebody younger than me so I can die before them. You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking have my
That's
wife die and then I'm out here like. I'd rather die before my wife personally. Like I start dating an older girl, it's always gonna be in the back of my head like, fuck, bro. Do I have to
bro, yeah.
like I would rather die before her. I don't
That's
want
how
to
it
put
is
a
in
limit to
Florida
my
though.
life because she's older than me. You know, it's like let's say like she's in her 70s and I'm in my 60s and I'm like, damn, or she's in her 80s or 90s and I'm in my 80s and I'm just thinking to myself like, okay, bro, like am I gonna have to die like right in my late 80s because this bitch can't move anymore or something? I don't know, bro. I don't even
Yeah,
know,
man.
bro. That's
True,
just how
but
I think it as a 29-year-old man, though, bro. Right now, you know what I mean? It's scary, bro. But yeah, of course I would consider dating an older girl. I almost did. I did, bro. That actually had children. So I don't
yeah,
even
so
like. Come on, my boy.
she was 3 years older, right?
Yeah, she used to say, I'm almost 4 years older than you. That's something she
Oh
used to
shit.
say. Like, what is we even talk? Yeah, when she was like, you know, trying to be like, fuck that shit. Dude, there's a pack of wolves surrounding me, and I'm swimming in the middle of a pond so they can't get me. Oh my god, this is crazy. No way, this fucker's trying to swim at me. This is actually insane. Bro, they're all surrounding me right now. Oh, I'm getting too close. Oh, they fucked off. No way. I'm safe.
Fuck off.
But yeah, bro, like, I just be like, he was telling me all that, and in my head, I was thinking to myself, what if this is sort of another way God is accessing a random, weird, you know, God works in mysterious ways, even if it's something you really don't agree with. Because I said to my dad, I was like, is she gonna fucking die or something, Dad? And he was like, why would you say that? You know, I was like, I don't know. That's just where my head's going. I'm sorry. I'm just high right here smoking this blunt. You're laying all this shit on me, you know? And He's like, I don't want my wife to die. And he like looks out in distraught, and I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad. But in my head, I couldn't help but think to myself, like, what if, like, if I try to look at the variables, Doctor Strange mode, okay, let's say Susie passes because of health. My dad goes through all this mourning. He's out here for 5 years close to me so I can be there for him. But then he meets like some cool, like, beautiful, hip, like Cali woman that like goes to his church that like is more of a similar vibe to him or something like that, you know, and like can actually think thoughts with him. Like sometimes Susie just be saying dumb shit, bro, and I'm like, Dad, how do you like, what do y'all talk about? I don't know, they have a lot of interest too. I barely hang out with them also. But yeah, bro, that's just where my head was going, you know what I mean? Like I was like, what if it's supposed to be that way though, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't want it to be that way though, bro. I'd rather like my dad have Susie and they're just madly in love until whatever happens, you know, but I don't know, bro. Master Archer.
Just kill everybody. It's free for all.
Like, I don't know, bro. I always just try to look at those variables. Even with this show and all this shit that's about to happen again, you know, like, whatever happens with it. Like, here's the thing. I thought that with the reality show for The Love Boat, right? And then now I've had many different show opportunities I've declined. This one I accepted because it's non-exclusive. It's a game show. It's one episode. Didn't even know it was going to be vertical. 90-second episode. And not my episode might not be 90 seconds, but per like little mini video per like, I don't know how they're going to do it, bro. It's CBS though. And that's the other thing. It's like I'm now reconnected with casting directors from CBS because they remember me. And depending on how this one goes, whether I win or not, you know, it could absolutely bring another opportunity into my life, bro. That could be even more valuable than a measly 35K, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, I don't think this is some life-changing shit. Even if I were to win that money, which would be great, it's not a lot of money at the end of the day, bro. You know?
Yeah, it's still on 35.
Like, 35K is, like, not a lot of money, bro. It's a good chunk, though. I would take it 100%. Do not get me wrong, but I try to think big, 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 big. You know, like, that's how I'm designed, bro. Like, now, if it's like 100K or something, we got some play money for real, bro. That's like, that's a good amount of money right there. You could take half of that and put it into all sorts of shit. You could take 25% of that to live off of for a bit, and then you could take the rest of the 75%, you know, take another 25% to save, just to put in savings or whatever, and take another 25% and just like have that as like, take half of that as a spend, not spend, but investment, you know, portfolio. Like put some of that into a mutual fund. I don't know. I heard that from an old dude at an event, and he said 10, 10, 10 is one thing he was saying. He's like, you say, I can't remember now, that sucks. He was like, everything that you make, you save 10% of it, or
Are you on 10
you
yet?
take 10 of it to invest, 20 of it, 20% to save, 30% for bills, shit like that, you know, something like that, he said. But you always want to invest it, he said, no matter what. If you can, invest. Somehow to compound your money. I'm like honestly just trying to kill people right now.
He's here.
Ooh, got him right in the head before he pulled off that dynamite. You want to play Fortnite or something after this? Since Master Archer is usually your last event, there probably won't be another game mode. Yeah, bro, I felt good with my casting too. I accidentally woke up way early thinking my audition was at 11 because that was the original. But then I saw today it was at 3:10. So I went ahead and went to the gym, re-readied myself or whatever, and got pulled in, bro. And they were about to have me do this one scenario I did not get scripts for. It was like weekend scenario. And I remember getting told by the casting director who texted my phone, like, we're going to send you 2 scripts. I only got 1. And they was like, hey, we're only sending you the tea kettle one. And I was like, okay, you know. Looked at it. It was literally 2 lines, bro. Some action. That's cool. Hey, Meta, where can I find a place to buy something like this? And then it's supposed to have like some dialogue, and I pour the tea kettle, and I go like this, yes. And see if they come in silver. And they were like, okay, dude, we're gonna have you do this weekend thing where it's like a show, and and the whole time I'm thinking in my head, not even paying attention, with all these directors and producers in there too, bro. There's like 6 different windows, including mine. And she's like explaining it, and it starts murmuring out because all I'm thinking is, I did not get a script for this at all. You know, I'm gonna fuck this up. And she's like, okay. And I'm just like trying to hold my hand up, and I can tell I look so awkward because my facial expressions were, hold on, you know.
Right.
And then she's like, and then we're gonna do the tea kettle where your and then she's like, okay, about the weekend. I was like, yeah, so I did not receive, and she was like, then we're gonna do one for the tea kettle. And I go like, yeah, so I did not receive a script for the weekend. I only got tea kettle, just so you guys know. And she's like, oh, okay. And then the producers are like, let's just audition for tea kettle. Like, yeah, I think that would be a better fit anyways. And I was like, are you guys sure? Because like, I might need you to explain weekend again, because the whole time I was thinking like, I didn't get a script for this, but I can audition whatever you guys need me to do. It's no issue. Just need to pay attention to the explanation one more time. And they're like, no, it's fine, dude, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, so I guess we'll just do tea kettle. And would you like an explanation of that? Or you pretty much, I was like, I'm pretty familiar, but it never hurts to have another explanation. Any specific things you guys want me to do. And so she explains the tea kettle thing, and she tells me to go. And so I put on these glasses that I borrowed from Fresco. And I don't own any sunglasses, I lose them all the time. You want to play Fortnite, bro?
Alright.
Yeah, it's better. Better for my train of thought, too. And, yeah, so I go into it, and I just kind of sit there for a second, act like I grab a teapot, bring my hands up towards my chest in the camera, right? Because we're on Zoom. And I'm just kind of like manipulating this fake tea kettle in my hand, like turning my hands left and then right in a horizontal direction, not bending my palms inward, because I'm holding something. Like if you were to hold your PlayStation controller on each end of it with your palms only, and like put your arms at a 90-degree angle out in front of your chest, you know, that's kind of what I was doing. And was just like turning my hands, looking at this tea kettle, and I just go like, the line's like, that's cool, hey Meta, where can I find a place to buy something like this or whatever. And so I'm just like, that's cool, hey Meta, where can I find a place to buy something like this? And then I have to act like Meta's responding to me. And as I'm acting like that, I'm just kind of like, not saying anything, but just nodding my head like, oh, okay, cool, you know, trying to create that in my face, that thought, like how I would naturally do it if I'm talking to Ash Pash or something from like, or like anybody. And I'm just like pouring this fake tea kettle into a cup, you know. And I was like, yes. And see if they come in silver. Take a sip. Set the cup back on the table. And then I just kind of stood there and just posed with a straight face, so they could see what glasses look like on me. And they were like, yeah, Dean, that's great. Can we actually see you do it again? But this time, like, act as if there's someone across the table you're talking to. And so I squared up to the camera and she was like, no, not like directly. Like, you can do it at 3/4. I instantly adjust, go back to listening. She's like, just like kind of, you can talk about something like, oh yeah, hey, will you grab that for me? Or just anything that, like, you're having a conversation with someone in front at the table. And I was like, yeah, whenever. And they're like, yeah, whenever you want. I was like, okay. Yeah, I think you should text Shelly back too. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, can you hand me that right there? It's pretty cool. That's cool. Hey Meta, where can I find a place to buy this? And then I like raise my brows as if I'm looking at the person. And then I set it down and I go like, yes. And can you see if they come in silver? And I like look at the person, like take a sip. I'm like, yeah, this is. Oh yeah, that's what I said when I first asked her. I was like, actually, can you give me that real quick? That's pretty cool. Look at the look at the art on that, right? Because I almost said architecture, but the stutter kind of made it more natural, because I kind of stutter anyway sometimes. I was like, look at the art. Look at the art on there. Look at the detail. That's cool. Hey Meta, where can I find a place to buy? I just went into it like that, bro.
Right.
And then I'm pouring up the tea kettle, and then I'm just take a sip again, and I was like, oh yeah, as I'm pouring in, then I go like, yes. And can you see if they come in silver? Like kind of Ryan Gosling or Ryan Reynolds-y, like goofy, Deadpool-y is kind of how Phil thinks of me. And I feel like I can like totally embody that type of character, especially like the smart, like funny humor that Deadpool has. So I kind of just do like, yes. And can you see if this comes in silver? Great. Yeah, just like that. I look at the person and like, yeah, just like that. We are definitely going to a store and finding one of these immediately after this. And then I just stop. And they were like, that was great, Dean. Okay, the last thing we want to see you do, they were like, that was perfect, Dean, something, like, I never know how it goes, though, but, you could get an audition for that shit tomorrow, it's just how it goes. Also, my servers are not responding. I'm trying to connect right now. Yeah, it just takes a few tries. But then they're like, oh yeah. Well, in due time. And then they're like, okay, Dean, now we just want to ask you to just say a few phrases, just kind of standing. You can square up, but just like saying a few phrases, like, hey Meta, take a picture of this. Hey Meta, take a video. And then also like anything else you want to ask it, like it's Meta. I was like, yeah, I'm actually thinking of stuff in my head right now as you guys are telling me. And then I was like, and do you all want me to like tap it? Or they were like, no, you just speak because it's, it's Meta voice command. I was like, yeah, of course. And then I started going into it, and I was like, hey Meta, take a video of it. Actually, I have one more question. Or no, that's when I asked for the tap. And they were like, yeah, it's Meta, it's just voice command. I was like, yeah, of course. And then I start going into it, and they're like, also Dean, you can feel free to just like look around, I was like, yeah, I got you, absolutely. And so I start going. I start first right at them. Oh yeah, no, they were like, okay, sorry bro. After I did the tea kettle thing, they were like, okay Dean, we're gonna do something more studio. And what we mean by that is just like as if you were actually in a studio setting doing this. So like just kind of strike a few poses, like how you would wear the glasses, something cool, you know, different expressions. Maybe you could take the glasses, put it up in the camera, you know, and just mog, you know, mogging hard. And I was like, oh my God, no way. And I was like, yeah, I got you. So I hit a few like different ecom poses, straight on, look a 3/4, grab glasses, kind of did what I did in my self-tape. Fold my arms across each other, turn my head, turn around, look behind me, tilt the glasses down for a fun one, took the glasses off, put it to camera, and was like, kind of face, you know, or like, oh, or like, whoa, kind of face. And they're like, that was great, Dean. Okay, we're going to do one more studio thing, and we just want you to say the commands. And that's when they say, like, you know, you can look around, act like. And I was like, yeah, I'm thinking of stuff in my head right now. So I start going, and and I go like, hey, Meta. I was like, oh, wow, look at that. Hey, Meta, take a photo of that for me. Whoa. Hey, Meta, take a video of that. Hey, Meta, what is the lifespan of a ladybug? And they just start like grinning. Because I was like, okay, like I'm about to kind of bring my personality into this and some of my ADHD thoughts that I have, like, and also give hints of who I am to these people through the questions I ask, you know, because they are all about personality, right? So I go, hey Meta, what is the lifespan of a ladybug? Hey Meta, how can I change the colorama to make these shades pop out a little bit more while editing in DaVinci? Hey Meta, I'm colorblind. What color is this leaf right here? Is it more green or red? And they were just like, Dean, that was great. That was like perfect. Or I just like started saying like random shit, bro. Like, hey Meta, like it's AI. And they were like, thank you so much for auditioning, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, you know, thank you guys, and hope to work with you. You know, that's all you can really do.